Hey guys, this is the fifth part of the video tutorial, basically a live coding session here. Up to now we have defined all our modules using RequireJs, and we added all the dependency. Now the fun part begins. Basically we would like to use it here to so just to define the module. Now we would like to use all those module that we have previously created. So we're going to use a require method. Require method also, as you can see, it takes the dependency and the callback function and error callback function and some other optional object. So this is our dependency here and our callback function. Okay, just like how we define module in here. So once that is defined, let's go ahead and define. I'm gonna define a search world languages or something like that as anonymous function. So, and inside this anonymous function, I will have a little method function. I would say assign events. That's the method here called assign events. What this method does is basically that, right? And then I'm going to basically on whatever element, the button elements, I want to apply click event to it, and on click the events, the way I'm going to do, I have the I will stop here and let's go ahead and add our dependency, because this is the module we'll be start using our dependency. By looking at this one, all the logic that we need to start is right here. So I definitely need this guy here. Okay, and then into the callback also in the same order that is specified in the dependency array. And then in here I can say event handler dot, what did I name that guy? Handle event or something. Yeah, let's just call it handle event or something. Handle event. Okay. I come in here. Oops. Oh. Sorry guys, I don't know what Visual Studio is trying to do right now. It's doing something. Sorry if I by mistake, clicked onto something. I typed something. I hope it wouldn't die. Okay, thanks God. Event handler, handle event. Hey event handler, go ahead and handle that event. And of course here we need the ID of the button that we will be clicking. So it comes out from this button right here, has the ID called button.search, a button search. I don't know why I said dot. Okay. Okay, button does search on here, so now it has a click event. And of course, this is how everything would be initialized. So I would be returning something like this, and I would say, hey, go ahead and install the application now. And then I would say init, let's define the kind of like, how they, it's kind of like initialization function, like, hey, init, initialize it, sort of. And then this in the what the initialize would be doing, it just that's all it would be doing, applying the click event to the button. Okay, that is all good. And then next thing we can do, we are ready to kick in something here. So I'm going to say when DOM is loaded, when the DOM is loaded in here, I would like to have well, even before that, this is, remember, this is a anonymous function. Let's go ahead and create an instance of this guy in here. So let's go give it a variable, languages searcher or whatever, and then equals to new search world language. It's a constructor function, right? So I create an instance of that object, and then now what I can do, once using that reference variable, I can say init. Okay, I made a mistake here because, you know, right before that it's not visible here, so now it will have that init thing going on. Init for some reason, no, so we need here. Okay, if everything is good, which I doubt, I wrote a huge amount of code. Usually whenever I do code in production, you know, I'll have so many test cases, but if everything is good, at least we should have something going here. Let's go and build this guy and see what happens. Taking a huge risk. Oh, at least, oh, this is, sorry, this is not the one. This is the one with the RequireJs. Oh, didn't work. I knew something was going on, so we have to look into here. There's 12. What's really going on? You go into console. Oh, it says assign event is not defined. It doesn't know what assign event is. Okay, let's figure that out. Or in init, it says assign event. Oh, duh. I made a big mistake, didn't I? How come this guy, it has to be within this block? That was outside our, that's why when I did this, when I tried to use the language source in it, it didn't become visible in here. See right now, it was because the scope of that method was not there. That's what it was complaining about, because I was giving this scope outside in the, you know, this event handler scope. That's why I think it was failing. Let's get rid of this blank space. I don't like to use amount of blank space in my code. Okay, anyway, let's see if, okay, at least this time we didn't get any error. That is a good sign. If I okay, oh, but I still didn't do what I wanted to do, but we'll figure it out, right? Undefined is not a function. Undefined, it went somewhere. Okay, it's undefined is not a function. Okay, started getting some error. So because, you know, the very first thing we're doing is init. When we do init, we basically apply the click event to it, and I just want to make sure that the, you know, the handle event, which is basically add event, I just want to see whether I just even come in here or not. I just want to know. Well, I wouldn't come here if this is invalid. This is the first method it would be called. Let's go even higher inside this method called isValidSearch. So I want to see, I want to do alert here. Start debugging from maybe, I don't know, maybe even even whether I can come up to here. I don't know at this point. Okay. And I type something and do a search. Didn't do anything, didn't come and go.